Jenkins Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
So he's very happy to get his hands on that one.
Damn, that is some TB set.
That is, yeah.
It just doesn't matter. You need so little to do a lot on that hero.
And his recovery mechanism is really good, right?
Yeah,
as long as you support stacks for you. Fishman is going to die here, it looks like, as maybe he can actually brain stab and keep himself alive. No, he's just slowed too much. Even a stick being used there, but it's not enough. Amar picks lane, maybe why they wanted to keep the Coddle down there, because they need Sanking to get some good levels. That way he could take this lane away from Crystallis, who is obviously struggling here, and he is going to die again. And Fishman, I think, just kind of joined in the party to possibly die as well. I don't see any escape for him unless he can somehow block him out in trees. Taiga's actually getting a little low. Fishman wants at least that, but no. He gets pushed back into his doom. Amar, be alive there. Does rotate back out. Basically, Amar and Taiga, they want to make sure that nobody is actually sitting behind the trees there and soaking experience. Fishman does need some help here, and Crystallis was in the neighborhood and will probably be enough to allow Fishman to be able to disengage. Stormstormer actually going for this. It looks like they've got an easy kill on Taiga, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty free. It's entirely on Fishman. Isha, quite aggressive. Quite aggressive.
Yeah, dive past the tower, no problem.
He's got a salve, so he's just trying to, efficiency.
Oh, Taiga! He is going to blink to the other side, but this also means that Stormstormer is a little bit exposed here, as he doesn't have his blink back up, and BCM really wants to go for the punish here, but the blink is coming up in a second. Will be able to go some distance, and TP out, stays alive. Just barely. That DD was almost the death of him.
Oh, the old high ground smoke break. Yep. A grip used. Okay.
Really want the kills that they can get, but BCM, Misha, they're all here, and they might just have to leave Fishman to die. Yeah, Fishman even going the other direction. Then Katomi accepts his fate.
Yeah, I mean, BZM just knows if grip is used, like he can go in and act like a madman there, and he's not going to die. Toby was showing top.
Get some pickoffs.
Oh, he hits the hook.
Cogs backwards into the chains. Very nice. Once again, Taiga setting up with one other core to be able to pick up some important kills.
BZM is using the entity voice lines. That's really funny. That's
panic,
good.
panic. Get out there, whether it's Misha or the Clockwork, making sure they can't actually get maybe a full wrap into the mid lane or something, or let them hit this tier 2 too much.
Dude, I was watching a Collapse replay the other day, actually, and I noticed something like that in a lot of these games, there are lanes like not being pushed. So that way, the creep wave is in like a dangerous area where, if you come up, you're gonna die. Because he was worried about them taking it, and in doing that, he actually loses it.
Oof. Thankfully, it was still enough. I thought the Essence Ring was maybe gonna keep him alive, but damn, Yuragi. Beats him down.
Yeah, he's just huge, dude. He's just massive. Like, he's got the 20 talents already. He's got the Silver Edge, so he's critting. Like, his damage is just enough to kill any of these entity heroes. Maybe not.
These items not good anywhere. The Vlad, Solar Crest, like, why can't we go that route? Goodbye, Sanking.
I thought they were the ones baiting him, but it looks like they're baiting themselves. You talk about the... Okay, never mind. Still, OG, they're just...
Times, Cogs push back, and they do have just enough damage with the poison to get the kill. Solar Crest and Vlad's, aren't those like the traditional best items? Crystallis, do they have the damage for this one? They are going to be able to get a full Fiend's Grip. Pops to BKB to stay on top of Yuragi. Yuragi goes into the trees. He needs the vision. The illusion spot him, and it's... No! Okay, good. They do manage to get that kill. Crystallis is now turning back in. He needs all the help he can get, and he's just nobody from town. Amar had a BKB, so he couldn't get off a Sunder, and Toby, well, he tries in vain to help out the Tiny, but just throws his death on the pyre. Another body added into it. It's Katomi. He dies behind the...
Toby using Epi.
Does manage to catch Katomi. Yuragi quickly follows that one up. Now they are going to go for the kill onto Taiga. Now BCM's right in the middle of everything. They do have the Fiend's Grip onto the Tiny right now, but no Terror Blade to follow it up. You can see Crystallis, he is on full retreat right now.
He has no meta. He doesn't want to fight.
No.
Like, this...
Oh, 15 seconds. Oof. And Doji, who are currently smoked up, are going to head that direction. The Ember Spirit's going to be in first. He's got a fresh BKB, so he's able to do something like this and just demolish the support at the very start of the team fight. They managed to get Yuragi on top of Stormer, so there's another pickoff. Toby, he's kind of stuck, and Chrysalis is now going to have to do almost a true 1 versus 5, but he can't even beat Amar, it looks like, who is getting sucked on right now by Misha. Goes for the Thunder Blade, but Misha was already missing HP. He's like, okay, bro, go for it. I'm at a third HP.
Yeah.
What do you want to do here? Chrysalis getting the tips, and Entity, who have stalled out this game all for that team fight right there. You can see why OG feels pretty good.
That was just an unfortunate situation for Crystal's, man. He's sitting against
Yeah.
like a Manta Viper.
Who just picked up AC.
Yeah, it's got the AC. So
Yeah.
When he comes back, you won't continue sucking. You've got to start
Right.
sucking again. So you have to get the Axe for it to be worth it, and that's not worth it.
Yeah.
So it's not
But
great.
it is a mid Pugna.
pubs.
Holding in the Mirana, and they actually get this kill. They do have the Kunkka coming in, but the boat is going to be a little off the mark, or not there in time, rather. Chrysalis picks up the first blood. He is going to be pulled back to his doom, but still, the fact they got a first blood, despite the BCM rotation, does barely stay alive. But as Toby is closing in on that level 6, not having the support in lane is going to feel real bad for Yuragi. They're going to need a little bit of help here, and that's why BCM's going to come in, and without those higher levels of the passives, he is going to die. So that is the downside of going for the 3-1-1 build, is that it does leave you a lot squishier.
For sure, for sure.
Taiga, arrow gonna be thrown out, dodged by Chrysalis, but of course the Shadow Shaman couldn't do anything about that one. And Amar, he has 3 levels of reactive armor. You're just not killing him with this lane anymore. And they gotta stop thinking about, oh, what a play. They actually pop the glyph. Chrysalis gets 0 heal out of that one. He needs a little bit of time to be able to jump into the trees, but he can't quite get it. The arrow lands, and they've got him dead as well. Big pickup as now he continues to play against the Timbersaw. Maybe they're going to get a rotation from Stormer sometime, who has, we haven't actually seen him on screen for a while, but I feel like he's just been chilling mid lane. And if he's going to be doing all that chilling, he can't afford to die here. Unfortunately, the arrow doesn't land. His extra bit of movement speed that a Pugna has allows him to dodge that one. They're going to get the Bane kill as a little bit of revenge for Stormer. So he took the mid tower. They've taken the top tower. Katomi, well, BZM may not have gotten the mid kill, but at least he'll get the Enchantress again.
Chilling in the trees like he's a support. That's not what you want to see.
No, it's not. Then again,
that is what you want to see.
You don't want to see your Dragon Knight. I don't know. Entity's like insistence to play 3 cores in 3 lanes, kind of like the way
They're
OG was doing the last
OG.
game. They're feeding away some kills.
They're doing the OG right now.
Yeah, now
And,
Chrysalis is going to die bottom lane.
Yep.
Boat coming in, hits a nice 2-man stun, but he can't get away from the Chakram, not when he's that low.
You know, more often than not, this is what you see.
G right now
Yeah.
needs some advice. And some Redditors are like, did you know that Serpent Wards actually do double damage to the Roshan now?
Wow. It's a feature, not a bug. Very funny joke, Redditor. That's funny when you said it.
Oh no, those are illusions. Okay, he does have the stun to stop this, and he didn't actually break Wukong's command, but they also seem to have caught Fishman. Now the rest of the team is coming in of Entity. They're going to make sure their Dragon Knight's going to be okay, but they need to get Chrysalis out of here, and he's being slowed down by Yuragi so much. Fortunately, there is the Decrepify, but the BKB, a BZM, he wants to keep going. Chrysalis does manage to dodge backwards, get away from the Torrent, but he can't get the lifesteal up in time. Toby's out of mana. Fortunately, Katomi does manage to get a kill out of this, but the arrow!
Ooh, yeah, baby.
He didn't see that coming in time. The trees hid the ascent of the arrow straight into his behind, and now Toby is going to be running to the trees, not where you want to go. Well, Uji, once again, have like 3 cores that can play, are very tanky and are hard to gank and can play independently. BZM, they're going to try and pull him back, but they actually hexed up Kunkka, couldn't quite do it. Yuragi's going to close in for the kill, but the Fiend's Grip on the side might net them an extra one as the boat does manage to land. Toby in trouble, Decrepified, healed a little bit, but Stormer can't commit, not in the face of this Phantom Lancer illusions. Yuragi quickly deals with the ward, now turns back to the Enchantress. Pull back again, the Dragon Knight, arrow coming in. Toby dodges it, but they're just barely keeping him alive, and there's no response from Entity. They are crumbling in this fight, and just hero after hero is falling. Charge to somebody else. Arrow coming in is actually going to hit Roshan. The Torrent's coming in as well. OG, can they get there in time? Yuragi, oh, Toby intercepts. Nice stun. 2-man from the Monkey King as well, and they get a lot of good bird damage. Misha's going to get burned out as the Enchantress finishes him off with the impetus. Now the Monkey King jumping in for more. Really wants the kill on Yuragi and does get it. One swipe is good enough. And he still has the Aegis, so he's going to look for even more. Managed to get the kill up on Taiga. Now the Shackles holding down the Kunkka. A second Roshan turns into a massive team fight for Entity, cleaning up on all sides. I was getting pretty concerned that they were not going to be able to get past this whole tier 1 and doing Roshans. Like, when are you guys actually going to press the advantage? But what a sick fight from them.
Yeah, that double stun with the Pugna suck. I mean, I feel like they lack damage to kill the Entity heroes currently.
Yeah.
But they're ready. They're ready to go.
Arrow cutting across.
They
big
got him.
catch. That is a Shadow Shaman kill. Potentially, Yuragi actually scared to commit there. Backs out. The Moonlight Shadow trying to protect some of these heroes. Misha is going to be jumped on, though, as Chrysalis and the Serpent Wards are all down. They want to be able to keep this Phantom Lancer in place, but he does manage Doppelganger away. Toby's still sticking to him, though. Amar, they got to focus one of these targets. Looks like maybe Amar's going to be the target as they go through the Timber Chain. Now the Wukong's command. He's surrounded. They keep him inside. It'll be a kill, but they can't quite get him. Trying to chase even farther. Doesn't get very far with that Timber Chain, but Entity back to the Wukong's command. You got to remember their idea of staying in one place. They cannot get separated too much chasing after Amar, and now they have to give up and fight entirely. The Yule Scepter picked up by Amar does net them a kill onto Katomi.
Awkward synergy between the Monkey.
Wow, and try and force a fight. Now, the DK is not the best target. Katomi, though, dropped dangerously low. Arrow slips on by. Katomi, fortunately, does manage to get enough heal. He's going to be okay, but you got to be aware of that Tidebringer hit. Misha actually steps maybe a little bit too far forward here. Caught by the Shadow Shaman, and I like that play. Fishman drops the ward and then plays the distance. Doesn't want to get caught by any OG heroes.
That was super nice.
Good. Okay, Amar does have the BKB, does a healthy amount of damage. But the rest of the team doesn't feel super comfortable going for this one, and it looks like they're going to start backing up, retreating. They just throw the illusions out, do what mana burn they can.
That's usually how the Pugna ward goes. So we're looking for another double stun before he sucks the ward. That's like what you're looking for.
Can they get this Monkey King into the pit? They've got the Wukong's command, but they cut down the tree. Amar catches him. They're committing for the Roshan right now. BKB's going out. The boat goes down. Roshan's still not dead. It's going to be up to this Dragon Knight, but he's actually being feed Scrim. They're going to kill him, and the Aegis immediately picked up, and Chrysalis still is not into the fight, truly, is Stormstormer and Chrysalis. Oh, no. Now that's going to be Wukong's command, but Stormstormer, he's nowhere near it. He's trying to get himself away from these heroes that just chase him down. OG, thanks to Amar, that could have been a disaster if he got off the Wukong's command. Feels like it's very hard for Entity to really stop this Phantom Lancer and punish him heavily. Starts going for the ward, quickly kills it. He's getting pretty low thanks to this Monkey King, but the Nullifier going out. BKB activated by Chrysalis. Yuragi's first life is still up. He's trying to go for Toby right now. Toby is going to turn around. They're charging up the targets. I'm not sure if this is going so well for Entity at all, as Amar just goes in with his BKB. They have still yet to clear out this Aegis. They finally might be able to, once again, decrepify. A little bit of anti-synergy. The Monkey King doesn't do anything. Yuragi, yes, they finally kill the first life, but your buybacks are going to be wasted here. It's now a dead Monkey King for 2 minutes. Toby's not going to make it back to the fountain either. He can buy back, but what's the point? You don't have your Dragon form. Stormstormer's going to get cleaned up, and just like that, the game is done. OG.